Good kill, good kill. Hey, good kill.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. We are here in the F-104, the Starfighter, and we're going to be doing some Cold War operations here today. Some combat air patrol. Get up there and see if we can find any Soviet MiGs we can shoot down. The F-104 had quite an interesting reputation. It was actually nicknamed the Widowmaker because it killed so many of its pilots because of accidents. And I believe a majority of those accidents were actually during takeoff and landings, mostly landings from my understanding. So not looking forward to landing this thing. As always, we will probably splice together multiple action sequences in the interest of time. Let's go ahead and blast off the Autobahn or whatever this is here, this little road. I'm not super heavy this time, only carrying 4 Sidewinder Papa-5s, so all aspect Sidewinders. We should be able to get this thing off the ground before the end of the so-called runway here. She does want to take off for me, and we are airborne. Gear up. Good clearance there. I put flaps up a little too early and she lost a little altitude for me underneath the street lights. Oh my god. Almost found out why they call this thing the Widowmaker in the first like couple minutes of the video. Alright, we are going to do our standard low altitude approach. This thing is fast, man. I believe it had the nickname the missile with a man inside of it. So that's quite an interesting name for an aircraft, along with Widowmaker. None of these things inspire confidence, in my opinion. Here we go. Staying pretty low altitude here. This thing is also not a dogfighter. It barely turns. So basically we're going to be flying straight lines through furballs and trying to take shots at anybody who shows up. Ooh, slip through these trees here. The high speed performance of this thing is actually pretty impressive. It flies a straight line very quickly. As soon as you start getting slow in this thing, it has terrible performance. Oh! Almost hit the side of that tree. I think we took some branches with us on that one. But the low altitude performance of this thing is probably the reason why landings were so difficult. Okay, we're good. This thing is so fast. Look at this. There's like a little road here. Let me slip into here. Ooh, that's so dangerous. Oh my god. That was so scary. Let's push into the combat area and we'll see if we can find anything. And I'll probably, like I said, I'll splice everything together in the interest of time. But we're going to have to shoot. We got 4 Sidewinders. We'll use those up and then we'll head back to base, land. Alright, well, like I said, this thing does not dogfight per se. So we're just going to literally slash through furballs and see if we can find some MiGs or something to shoot at. I'm trying to come in from the side here, so that at least we're a little bit, you know, obviously, like, I want to slice from the side and then turn around and slice from the other side and see if we can find anything in the process. It looks like a lot of MiGs out there. Some SAM systems probably shooting. Lots of RWR contacts. Let's push in here and see if we find anyone. Nobody really up high there. SAM system there. I see a couple of guys in the distance. Let's head over there and check it out. Lots of guys up here. I got a Mig-21 right in front of me. Take a Fox 2 shot once I get tone. Oh, here's another one. Let's go for this guy. Come on. Fox 2. Oh, I fired that Fox 2 with no tone. Somebody else got him. No worries, I wasted that Sidewinder, but someone else got him anyway. Get back down, nice and low. Low as life out here. Low and fast. Try to turn around. That's a Mig-21 up high, but I don't really want to go up that high. I will if I have to, though. There's a Mig-21. I'm gonna try to follow that. He's chasing a friendly F-104. Let's see if we can assist. Come on, give me tone. Give me tone. He's shooting at the friendly. Tone, Fox 2. I think he missed. I don't think he hit the friendly. He's chasing him now. Fox 2 again. That one's tracking. Splash Mig-21. Okay, well, we need to start reducing altitude here. Drop some flares. We gotta get low if we want to survive again. You know, when I first learned that the F-104 was called the widowmaker, I thought it was because it was like killing so many guys, like the enemy. It was making like the enemy's wives widows, you know? Imagine my surprise when I found out it was killing its own pilots, and that's why it was called the widowmaker. It's quite the nickname. Alright, we see possibly something in the distance there. Helicopter, Mi-24 right there. That's an F-104. The F-104 and the Mig-21, from a distance, they do look very similar to each other. Just because of the small, kind of like Delta-like wings at high speeds, distance, they sometimes can get confusing. What's this? I don't even know what that is. I think that's an F-104 climbing, but this here is a KA-50. And I'm gonna gun him and missile him. Here we go, and Fox 2 and guns, and he's dead. Ooh, pulled right over top of him there. I tried to Fox 2 him at the last second so he couldn't like drop flares and beat it, and it worked. Got ourselves a KA-50 kill. What do we got out here? Lots of stuff going off in front. Got SAM systems down there. I can't tell if they're friendly or not, so I'll have to be cautious of that. To be fair to the F-104 though, a lot of pilots enjoyed flying it. Like once you got it going, it was a lot of fun to fly apparently, despite its extremely dangerous reputation. But definitely an interesting aircraft, worth reading about if you are interested in that. We got a Mig-21 up high. I'm going to follow that. I got one turn in me and that's it. Pull up the sidewinders. Can't get tone on him. He's going to keep turning. That's it for me. I'm already out. I can't turn with him. I'm going to start reducing altitude here again if I want to survive. I got to get low. Seems like everything up high is dying. And by up high, I mean anything above like 1,000 feet. Seems to be getting killed out here. Possibly something here. Let me check it out. That's another Mig-21 that I can't chase, but maybe right here we got something. We got an F-104 trying to gun a Mig-21. Let me see if we can do something here. Fox 2. And someone else got him. My missile's still connected, but not my kill. Someone else hit him just a second before me. Get low again. It's also easier when you're low to spot things against the blue sky, so it's kind of worth it to fly low like this. Helicopter. Tone. Fox 2 guns and splash. Nice. Dude, is this thing a helicopter killer or what? I'm just smashing Ka-50s out of the sky out here. And I think the speed of this thing is a big part of that. You get really close, fire a Fox 2 and he dies instantly. What do we got here? Mig-21. I got Tone on a friendly there, not this guy. That's Tone. Fox 2. It's a little bit of a far shot. But, you know, a man can dream. Okay, he's going to climb. We're going to follow that. Fox 2 again. And that one hit him. Nice. I thought it would miss too because the sun was right behind him, but we got lucky with that one. Dropping flares as we get low again. So far, so good out here. Oh, helicopter. I don't got Tone. I don't got nothing. I could have gunned him, but I felt like I would have mid-aired with him. We were so close. So I just let him go. That would have been my third Ka-50 kill of the day, which is wild. Mig-21 right here, up high. We'll follow him. Hopefully he stops turning, and it looks like he is. He's going in the vertical. We're going to follow that. We got good climb in the F-104. Fox 2. Missed. Fox 2 again. And splash Mig-21. Good kill. We gotta get low again too. This is dangerous. Do not want to be climbing up here. You can already feel it struggling because we used our speed to climb, and so we got a little slow, and the F-104 is like, I don't know how to fly now. At low speeds like that, it instantly starts to struggle. Alright, if I don't find anything else out here in a few minutes, we'll head back and land. See if I can get lucky with the landing again.